All right, what is going on, guys? Today for Reddit Review Thursday, oh boy, I'm sure you saw in the title and I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail. This one is a whole different. We've taken Reddit Review Thursday to a whole different level. Now, I know we just did ABDL, and that was pretty crazy, pretty weird. We just did the part 2 for that. Probably last week, as long as I'm still uploading these, in the order I planned them to. But oh boy. Do we have something even crazier? Even crazier this week. We are taking a look at r/Bad Dragon. So, from my understanding, this subreddit is basically a little meeting community place for the company. And now you might be thinking, what company? What does that even mean? Company? Yes. So basically, Bad Dragon is a sex toy company, and they sound they're pretty self-explanatory. They are like dragon and alien and tentacle and stuff like that, themed sex toys, mainly for women, but you could, as a man, definitely have some. So today we are going to be taking a look at some of the posts on this subreddit, not because, oh my god, look at this, shocking, I'm going to get views on this because, people are horny and like to look up stuff like this on YouTube. No, that's actually not why I'm doing this subreddit. I'm actually doing this subreddit because I was going through the pictures and I was going through some of the posts of people posting their collections. And it's actually kind of funny. I kind of like the people on this subreddit. They're pretty funny. So, we're just going to be taking a look at a couple of those posts. And, we'll probably have a good laugh. We'll definitely dissect them a little bit. And, that'll be Reddit Review Thursday for this week. So, let's just get into it without any further ado. Because why would we want to hold up quite possibly the strangest Reddit Review Thursday that will ever come out? So this first picture over here is of literally just like a wall. I mean, this is from floor to ceiling. The magnitude of this is insane. I genuinely wonder how many there are here. There has to be over 50 maybe, wow. And so the caption for this was, I think we're going to need a bigger boat. And see, that's what I like kind of about the stuff on here is it's just funny. I think we're going to need a bigger boat. That's pretty funny. And I mean, you're not wrong. A lot of people in the comments are saying stuff like, the amount of money, do you have an insurance policies? That's a huge collection. You could open a library with all of those. See, it's funny. It's not even entirely a sexual community. I mean, it is in a way, but it has its funny sides to it. And it's also, some of these people are, they just collect a lot of them. It's like a genuine collection pastime for them. And that's definitely interesting. I mean, it's definitely out of the typical thing that you would collect. It's something pretty weird, but hey, why not, right? I mean, who's gonna stop you? So that's basically that one. Just a huge floor to ceiling wall. In fact, none of the other ones I used are actually even near that big. That is almost a talent in itself right there. So yeah, that's that one. Moving on to this next one here, we have a bunch set up on what appears to be a bathroom counter. And just again, the magnitude of these collections is huge. I genuinely cannot believe that people spend this much money and really do collect these things. as if it's a pastime, because like typically you see a dildo or something and maybe somebody will have like one or two or something, right? Maybe one or two at the most. But these people, for some reason, that are into this bad dragon stuff, they just have a shit ton. Like, it's literally just around the board a shit ton. But this caption for this one was, gave half the collection a bath today. So that's half the collection. That's insane to think that there's another half. And then somebody put, yeah, that's only half. 1, where's the whole collection? 2, how do you store them all? And 4, how long does it take to bathe half? That's just, that's crazy. Yeah, so literally this person just puts, I'm currently redoing where I store them. I have a closet and my boyfriend and I are making new shelves. Then we are going to install lights. Bathing them took a while, but I'm also pretty meticulous about pet hair on them. So yeah, I mean, hey, fair. That's why not, right? That's pretty fair. So coming up on the next one here, and now this is just to really show you like the sheer just scale of these things and how like kind of ridiculous they are in their own way. And to the point where it almost makes it like comical, these things. And yes, you can trust me on this. People do actually use these. It's all over the subreddit. I just traveled to the Safe for Work because obviously I cannot put that stuff on YouTube. But somehow, some way, people do actually use these. And just for context, with this picture right here, we can see it is literally the size of like a hydro flask. And I'm sure everybody has a good idea of what like, your typical hydro flask looks like. Even if this is a smaller one, that is just shocking. Like, wow. It's one of those things in the sexual landscape that a lot of people, I think, would look at and not go, wow, that really turns me on, but more of like, actually sit there and just ponder, like, wow, that actually goes into somebody. Like, that's insane. But, yeah, if that one hasn't, just completely changed your outlook on reality yet, just wait, because there's far crazier ones the more we progress into this. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next post. So this one is just one of the ones that I truly found hilarious when I was going through. It says, my first ever dick display shelf. I can finally display them. And I don't know why, but there's just something so funny about like the term dick display shelf. It just really made me laugh. I thought it was funny. And, it really does show that there's just some funny fucking people on here, They're not trying to be over sexual in this subreddit. I mean, yes, of course, some of them, but some of them are also just kind of proud of their collections. And, that's just kind of funny to me. And like, why not, right? It's definitely interesting. It's really interesting. And that is why I, of course, picked this subreddit to make a video on. So, yeah, the dick display shelf. There it is. Yep. You do you, right? So moving on to this next one here. This one's a little more boring, but this is just another kind, like how I was saying, there's tentacle ones, because why not? This is just really showing that they're just weird. They're just weird things. Like, why not? And, I do know certain people are into stuff like this, of course. And, it does have its place in the sexual landscape, but just, I don't know. It's so it brings like this whole new level of like creativity to something so boring as, a dildo. Like, typically your normal person would say dildo and you would think like, oh yeah, that's just going to be, your typical rubber penis, right? Because why not? I mean, we took a look at some of we've done sex toys on this channel before. This isn't the first time we've taken a look at grandmas, take a look at them or something like that. Or no, maybe it wasn't that. I think it was like siblings. We've seen it before on here. Like that's all I'm gonna say. And so yeah, just okay. Yeah, definitely pretty interesting. So, it really does bring like a whole new creative side to dildos, I guess, and sex toys like that. Interesting, right? I mean, I'm finding it pretty interesting. So, I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely something to talk about on a Reddit Review Thursday. So, let's move on to the next post. So this, I believe, is the final post, and this is truly eye-opening, because even if that is like, maybe a half can of Mountain Dew, like maybe it's not one of the bigger cans, it's like one of the smaller cans, because I do know you can get those smaller cans sometimes that are like half the size. But it is still a can of soda, meaning it's like a proportion drinking size that the company thinks should be, okay for a person to drink, right? Without totally ripping them off. But just the size, I mean, just wow. Like it's incredible. It's literally, they are literally comically large. It's just wow. I mean, I honestly want to hold one of them and see like how much they weigh, because they have to be really heavy. I mean, what, that much like rubber or silicone or whatever they're made out of? Just wow. And this one was like, let me see if I can find the caption for this one real quick. Because I do think that it was pretty funny again. Because these are, a pretty funny, light-hearted group of people that are kind of posting stuff like this. And that does kind of make me appreciate it a little more, is they don't take it too seriously. So this one says, the size comparison on the website does not do them justice. And, and then the comments say, sheesh, that's really big. Which, I mean, just... But then some of the comments are also like, love the soda you used. I love how much of like a just no fucks given subreddit this kind of is. That's really what made me want to make a Reddit review on it. I just found it really funny. And, they don't seem like the type of person to get offended by somebody finding this funny. Because as much as I find it funny, I actually also find it interesting. And I wouldn't be surprised if many of you guys watching do also. So, yeah. Definitely one of the crazy, more out there Reddit Review Thursdays. But it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me as always. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I almost said that backwards. I don't know why I didn't just let myself. It would have sounded pretty weird though. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video despite it being quite weird. Definitely a weird subreddit, but hey, I feel like it matched Reddit Review Thursday pretty well. It was a weird subreddit. We took a look at it, and yeah, interesting, really, really interesting. So yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like this kind of video, there are a ton of other Reddit Review Thursdays now. Go ahead and check out the whole playlist. Because yeah, there's a lot for you to check out. So I'm sure if you liked this one, there's another one that you can find like this that will be interesting. So, yeah, just thank you guys again for watching. It means a lot to me. This is probably coming out around the holidays, either, New Year's just passed, or this is coming out right before New Year's. I believe this is the one that came out right after New Year's. So, welcome to 2022. Unless I uploaded this at the wrong time, then I sound really stupid right now. But if it is 2022, welcome to 2022. I hope it's going good. This is, of course, past Skeleton Key, still recording in December of 2021. So I hope 22 has been treating you guys good for the first couple days. And yeah, This is the first Reddit review of the new year. Obviously not the first new video on my channel, if this is, of course, coming out the week after New Year's, because there should have been a Tuesday video that came out. But we're rolling into 2022 on this channel, so get ready for big things. We should have an entire year of videos lined up. I don't plan to stop. So as long as everything goes good, yeah. We've got the entire year of 2022 lined up with videos, as long as I can make everything work out. So, as always, thank you guys again for watching. It does mean a lot to me. Hit that like and subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video on Tuesday. Goodbye.